A feel-good breakfast show. This is Expresso. Ooh, I'm so lucky this morning. We're celebrating Women's Month, but also we've got our Mrs. South Africa in our studio and also some of her finalists. That is for this year. Guys, once again, welcome to all of you.
Thank you.
It's daunting, it's intimidating, but I also feel like I'm in good hands because they're all mothers. Yes. So I feel nurtured as well. Listen, earlier we had some amazing moments with all of you. We heard that you're taking your Miss Universe title this year. Just take me through it again. What's your month looking like?
Oh my gosh, Kathy and I drive back to Joburg today. We have some radio interviews, and then there's a whole bunch of functions, a lot of charity outreach program. And then I jump on a plane and then I go. So it's very exciting.
It is very exciting. We've also dug up some interesting facts about the ladies who, Kathy, I know. Kathy is the second princess for 2015. Kathy, I hear that you're also a newborn photographer?
Yes, I am. I'm very blessed to work with people at the beginning of their lives. It's a very, very special job, and it's a very happy job, so it's uplifting.
How old should they be when you take those pictures?
Under 2 weeks is ideal.
Yeah, you know why I'm asking, hey? Because they told me my baby, when she was 12 days, they were like, no, she's too old. I was devastated.
The modelling industry can be very cruel, Alana. Very cruel.
I'm so sorry you didn't bring it to me.
Alditha, no, I've got some other facts here. Apparently, you haven't eaten a chip in a year. Is that even possible?
Hi, my name is Alditha, and I was a chip addict. I ate them breakfast, lunch, dinner, but it's gone.
No
broken.
wonder. You streamlined, eh? You are so skinny. That's
just
good.
from that one lifestyle
Really?
change. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's something that we can look forward to. Tando, I've learned that you completed your master's degree when your son turned 1, but you started while you were so pregnant, in your second pregnancy.
Yes.
How did you manage that?
Well, my husband encouraged me to go back to school, and I didn't want to, but I went. And then I started. It was difficult, but it was determination. I want to finish everything I start.
Okay, what do you have your master's in?
Masters of Management in New Venture Creation and Entrepreneurship. It's quite long-winded.
Yeah, it's much easier to say BA. I have a BA. Straightforward. Listen, well done.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, congratulations. It's really awesome. Marcel, you into skydiving? Where are you? Oh, there you are. You're into sky. What about jumping out of planes as a Mrs. South Africa finalist turns you on?
You know what? It's actually for everybody. I think it's the adrenaline, but for me, it's once you get down there and that chute opens, you're alone, and you know it's just beautiful. And the one day I was actually like, when I was going down, there was like this bird flying right next to me. So, so that is beautiful. Yeah.
It is beautiful. Chantal, you're also really beautiful, and I learned that when you were small, you wanted to be like your brother, so much so that you shaved all your hair off.
That is so true. Growing up, my brother was my everything. My mom did not have a girly girl at all. So I had this beautiful long hair, and one day I decided I want to be like my brother. Skateboard, have short hair, and I cut all my hair off short like a boy's.
Oh dear.
So, yes.
I'm glad it grew back. There's nothing wrong with short hair. It's just when kids get those scissors, hey, just hide them. I also cut my hair as a child. It just shows you, hey. Sarah Kate Scott, I'm extremely motivated by the ladies who's joining us as the current reigning Mrs. South Africa for 2015. What do you want to say to women who's watching this morning? Because a lot of our mums are at home. They may be getting the kids ready. A lot of them are at home as mothers. You pointed out earlier to me that the reason you can be called Mrs. is because you're married.
Exactly. And Mrs. South Africa isn't necessarily about having children, but when I did actually enter, I had a 4-month-old baby. I was still breastfeeding at the time, and I was definitely in my rut. There are a lot of moms out there that I can identify that when you have a little baby, you forget about yourself, and naturally you're going to put your child first. So I had 2 little boys, and just the development and the growth that I've experienced is it's okay to look good, feel good, and maybe do your shopping in high heels. It's okay.
Listen, well, you guys look incredible. You're definitely an inspiration for me. I'm Mrs. South Africa for 2015 and also her finalist in studio. Kathy, good to have you here as well. There's loads that have happened on our Feel Good Breakfast show so far. Katleho, over to you.